Hi there, this is Bing Si from OmniSing. Today I'm going to talk to you about the 3 different types of pain and how to overcome them. The first type of pain is pain that becomes worse at the start of the day. Now, when your pain becomes worse at the start of the day, especially right after you wake up, so something must have happened overnight that caused you to be in pain. The most obvious one is grinding of your teeth. So it has got to do with jaw alignment, as well as breathing. Poor breathing tendency is to grind the teeth, and that's going to cause tightness in the neck area. And some of my previous posts do tell you how to align the jaw to actually minimize that, and some breathing techniques also, they are available. So go back to my previous post. If the post on jaw alignment as well as on breathing, if you have pain that comes first thing in the morning when you wake up. Now, the second kind of pain is the kind of pain that becomes worse towards the end of the day. If you are working on that day, you are active, looking at things, looking at your computer, your laptop, looking at your mobile, your tablet, iPad. Those kind of pain are usually related to the eyes. Most of us use one eye more than the other. Just as most of us are either right hand dominant or left hand dominant, same with using of the eyes. So when we use one eye more than the other, it's going to cause our head to tilt and turn in a certain way to position the more dominant eye such that it's more centered. And most cases, there's a slight difference in dominancy, so the tilt and turn is only very mild. So it's not very obvious. So sometimes you see people with a bit of a tilt and turn in the head, one shoulder higher than the other. It can be caused by either the eyes or the jaw alignment. And you wonder why? Eyes and jaws are 2 possibilities. How do you distinguish between those 2? Because you are looking with your eyes throughout the day. So if your pain becomes worse over time throughout the day, towards the end of the day, then it's got to do with the eyes. So to overcome that, go back to my previous post on eye alignment. Now the last one, interesting one, is pain that comes and goes with no known regular pattern. It seems random. So what is it about? It's got to do with changing and fluctuating thoughts and emotions, which gets triggered by the different things happening in your life. Either the images around you, or certain people you think of, some situation that you go through reminds you of certain people or certain situation you used to be. It triggers certain thoughts or certain emotions without you even realizing it. And the pain comes back because the nervous system is affected by that unconscious memory being triggered. And to minimize the impact of this kind of pain is not as simple or straightforward. But a good way to overcome it is to be coherent with your thoughts. So all of us have different human needs that give rise to different kinds of thinking pattern. So the 4 basic Obvious ones are the need to organize, to gather, the need for self-identity, and the need for tribe validation. So this four, so organize, gather, got to do with structure and flexibility. So the downside of structure and flexibility is actually control and chaos. How about self-identity and tribe validation? So self-identity has got to do with individualism, and tribe validation has got to do with conformity. So all four of these basic human needs, they actually give rise to different thoughts, and they work in opposing contrasts. So by taking note of all of them and to integrate them into each other, especially the opposing contrasts, integrating organize with gather, gather with organize, same integrating self-identity with tribe validation with self-identity. So when you see how self-identity helps you to get more tribe validation, or the other way around, same with organize and gather, you are more at ease, more at peace with yourself, with your internal thoughts. That's why I call it thought coherence. Then that helps you to reduce your overall stress, not just the conscious, but the unconscious stress. So I actually have an article written to give you more details on all those four human needs as well as our thinking pattern. And if you want to have a look at it, comment below and I will PM you the article. Signing off.